What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are playing Rakdos, Reanimator, not Animator, but we're doing Zombify to bring back all the creatures from the graveyard, and but we got a new twist. We have Tersa Lightshatter. So this gives us a little bit of an extra way to win, especially with the fact that we can play cards from our graveyard. So we can use any of these things that get into the graveyard reanimate, but then once we have 7 or more cards in there, we get to use our graveyard whenever it attacks. Let's get on into it and see how we do. Monka S. We got a Monka S opponent. Is this like Croaky's alt account for Magic? I think this is a great hand. We've got a Duress, we've got Torch Tower, and we've got Lightshatter. We can go ahead and put down the Raucous Theater. I think we keep the Restless Vents. We need to get up to 4 mana and put something in our graveyard. I think we go ahead and do the vents first, and then let's torch the tower. Let's Duress. I was gonna say we could, well, no, torch tower. I talked myself out of it. We're going to torch the tower, get rid of the Swift Spear, because what they have in hand is most likely an Emberheart Challenger, which, there it is, isn't too terrible by itself, but then now we can go ahead and Tersa Lightshatter, go ahead and get rid of, let's get rid of these two. We'll pitch a Duress and Atraxa. Ooh, and swing. We're trying to get a land. If we can get a land, we'll be good. We've got the Atraxa in the grave. This is why Lightshatter is so good in this deck, because it allows us to discard 2 cards and it's a 3/3 body if we really need. Wow, that Emberheart Challenger broke the game a little bit. Opponent's gonna Monstrous Rage. We're gonna take, what, 10? Oh, that hurts. Sulfurous Springs. Never didn't have it, opponent. I'm so sorry. Let's take a moment. Okay. Opponent, I am so sorry. Bring back the Atraxa. 7/7. Let's get Valgavoth. Let's get Fear Missing Out. Bitter Triumph. Mountain. Or, well, let's get the dual land. We can not attack. Let's get rid of the Valgavoth because we have too many cards in hand, and hold up just in case opponent has something crazy like Double Strike, Monstrous Rage. They're checking out Atraxa. Is this the first time you've seen Atraxa, opponent? I can't believe that. I don't think that there's no way that this is the first time you've seen Atraxa. Did we break opponent? Did we break the mono red player? Whose name is Monka S. You're awesome. Come on, we're doing silly little memes, opponent. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay, they're still here. They're just thinking about how they can get out, which is smart. They have ways out. Mono red has a lot of ways out. It just depends on how. Because we're gonna gain 7 no matter what. And it does depend on how we throw our blocks here. So I think we definitely go Atraxa there and then Swift Spear there. They could pump this Emberheart up enough to kill. If they have like a turn inside out on the Challenger and then a Monstrous Rage on the Swift Spear, it's going to be risky. I'm waiting for it. If the opponent has it, I'm going to lose my mind. So Monstrous Rage. They're Monstrous Raging on the other Emberheart. Oh, Witchstalker Frenzy. Okay. Well, that's not good. So we're taking 10, but we gain 7, up to 5. Perfect. Let's play down the Blaze. Mine. We can Zombify here. Get back Valgavoth because it's a 9, and then we can torch the tower on the Swift Spear, and I think we're good to go. We had to reanimate twice, but we're good to go now. Because even if we gain 9, we have a 3rd Zombify. We have it. It's there. If they attack, we just take it. Good thing we're at 5 life. because, yeah, and then we can just go ahead and, yeah, opponent knows what's about to happen. Good game. They see the bitter triumph. 4-4-4. Hey, that's a sign. That's a sign for us, right? Let's get on to the next one. Freezing Fries. We've been facing some really good top tier opponents. This is awesome. I think we definitely keep this. We can throw down the Valgavoth first. Let's go ahead and get the Cliffs down. Valgavoth's faithful. So we've got the Bitter Triumph to pitch the Atraxa. And then we've got the Torch Tower, but they're playing black-blue. What type of Dimir are they showing, though? Ooh, and do we do the Fear Missing Out? We might have to. So we're going to discard a card and then draw a card. We get rid of the Atraxa. I always forget you want to get rid of your big creatures in this deck. It's always so counterproductive. Alright, we got the Abrade. Opponent's going to kill something. Probably the Faithful. Yeah, might have a flexion. Nice. Exile it too. So that's a little bit worrisome. Opponent has exile stuff. Let's see. I don't know. Opponent, are they doing the Dimir poison strategy? We attack and just hold. Are they going to kill our creature? Has the opponent conquered their fear of missing out? Cut down. Okay. We can't pump it up. We can't. I mean, we could kill it ourselves, but that's not really going to be very beneficial at all. We got the Zombify. I'm going to hold because we don't know what opponent has. And they could have a counter spell. Let's get rid of this now. We could have held it to see if they counter it. But we didn't get a stick there. Well, I mean, either way. I think we got to risk it. So let's go ahead and throw down the Overlord. There's a hold. Will they counter the Overlord? Because that's kind of a big thing. So they are running counters. They might have just messed up. So if we would have cast our second spell, they would have. Now that it's highly unlikely that they got it, let's Zombify. I think we bring back Atraxa. Do we get it? Do we get it? Opponent's really thinking. They either have a counter spell or a kill spell or something, or just are really mad and gonna rope us. Speaking of this, I don't know why I was thinking about it. I really hope that they add Deadpool and everything to Arena. I think it'd be so silly. The videos I'd make with it. Let's get Etali, Torch the Tower, Cliffs. We got another Zombify and a... yeah, let's go Zombify. I was like, Zombify and Duress, but no, they're both sorceries. Let's pass the turn. We still got some stuff. Opponent's going to create a Might. 1/1 Might versus Atraxa, the Grand Unifier. Who will win? I say, watch opponent just freaking destroy me with this Might. Pass turn. We got Demo Field here. Let's swing in. Put 7 damage on opponents. We can pass the turn. I'm going to pass the turn because We can. I mean, we could have played Demo Field and played Etali, but I would rather discard just in case. I want to give more chances to fill our graveyard. Okay, opponent's going to sack the token, draw a card. What are they looking for? I feel like they got a counter, but now that Atraxa's landed, there's nothing that they can do, right? Like, they're just kind of having to deal with it, and they haven't gotten any removal yet. Alright. Let's throw down the Demo Field, and then put more pressure, swing in with Atraxa. One turn clock for opponent. We could try the Zombify. I'm going to try to do Overlord of the... Well, no, I think I'm just... We're going to live or die by Atraxa right now. If it's working, you know, ain't broke, don't fix it. 3 steps ahead, so they did have the counter spell. They're going to draw 2 cards, then discard a card. They had the Bring the End too. So are they playing? That's crazy. They must be playing a poison deck, but they haven't given me a single poison counter. Well, I mean, Reanimator gets it done. 3-7-3. And on to the wrap up. So yeah, this was Rakdos Reanimator with the new Lightshatter. This actually really helps the deck a lot. I think it's crazy how good it gets just by having a 3/3 haste body. I would again highly recommend it. This is an old deck that got upgraded. Maybe they were right with this long standard. It's a little bit diverse. But again, thank you to everybody for helping out. After this video comes out, there should be more videos coming that will be updated. It'll be after my vacation. I'll be able to talk any new stuff that happened in Magic. But for now, first and foremost and last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Thank you all for the support. Goodbye.